What up, YouTube? It's Chris here, back again for Friendly Frenzy Games, hopping into some more Teardown Time Campers campaign. Gonna pick up exactly where we left off in yesterday's episode. If you caught that one, appreciate you coming back. If this is your first time spending a bit of time with us today, truly appreciate you stopping by and giving us a chance. So, with that out of the way, we're gonna just pop back into our laptop here and pick up our next mission. It looks like everything might kind of be coming to an end with this campaign. I really hope that's not the case. I keep hoping that they're going to spin this off into some secondary storyline here, but we will see. You can see we've got another message from Nils Andre with the subject of off the rails. So Fantastico, the mill, will help us warm up the time circuit properly, so strap it to the engine inside the time camper to get things going. About Charles Kearthy's delivery, it's arriving by train early tomorrow morning and will be perfect for us to kickstart the time engine and take you back to your time in Locale. Here's the plan. First, we want to take out the bridge before the train arrives. Second, the train will crash into the ravine upon arrival. 3, the explosion shockwave will kickstart the time engine and simultaneously fix the timeline if my calculations are correct. And don't worry, if Charles has his own deliveries insured, we've practically done him a favor by doing this. Now go get some rest. You have a lot to attend to early tomorrow morning. I'll be waiting for you on the other side of space and time. See you soon. So with all of that, I'm hoping, like I said, it sounds like it's going to be wrapping up this campaign. I'm hoping that there's some sort of spin-off or that this isn't actually the end. This is a little bit longer than the Art Vandals expansion campaign to the base game. The Art Vandals expansion added 5 missions. We're up to probably about 10 or 11 at this point, but the main difference obviously with this being, you know, a standalone paid DLC. I was hoping that we were going to get even more out of this. Again, it's not to say that this is the last mission, but it's looking like it might be. We're not 100% sure yet, so we will see. This mission is called Cho-Choosing the Path, or Cho-Choosing Path. Again, only spending our time between 2 main areas in this entire campaign, at least so far. But we are going back here to Mineral Ravine. There's only one objective here, though. So, not looking good for this being an extended campaign. But again, we will see. Obviously only one objective, so it is going to be required to kind of move us along throughout the campaign here. Destroy the bridge and get to the escape vehicle before the train arrives. So we'll see how this all shakes down. Very curious to see again. I'm hoping that this is not the end of the campaign. Oh, wow, we only have 2 minutes to do this. And looking at our, looking at our menu or our map does not slow anything down. So we're just trying to carve out this bridge. Very, very interesting. I guess at that point we want to just... I'm putting dynamite everywhere. I haven't really had a chance to think about what I'm doing, if I'm being completely honest. We need to get rid of all of this. Make sure that the bridge has no legs to stand on. I forgot that we actually have to detonate this TNT on our own. Okay, I don't know what happened there. We didn't detonate anything, so I don't exactly know what happened, but this will give us a little bit of a chance. Now that we know what we're doing, this should give us a little bit of a chance to do things a little bit better. How much TNT do I have? Okay. Wow. Okay, so the TNT just kind of like fell off there. Not exactly sure what happened. I'm just putting all of our like explosives and stuff. Obviously, whoa, the bridge is like separated already. Just gonna make sure that we don't blow ourselves up here. I'm just trying to make sure that we're taking out all of the supporting pillars. Really, the train shouldn't be able to cross this, but I think we probably need to destroy it completely. Oh god. Gotta make sure that we can climb this a bit now. Take out all of the supports. That's pretty good. I don't know what's all exploding. Maybe some leftover TNT. Should be okay. We might have like one more little thing here. Let's see if we can blow that up. Get this to fall. Now we gotta get back to the escape vehicle. Where is that? Oh, it's just in the water here. Is it still too tall? Oh, it is. Let's throw all of this. Not really sure. The train obviously isn't going to be driving on this support, so I don't know why it's so important to pull this, to blow this off, but okay, all of a sudden there's the train. Oh, it's still too tall. How's that? I think we're too late now. We are. Okay, so keeping the height in mind, it really shouldn't matter why. It really should not matter at that point if it's, I mean, the train's not going to be able to cross it, so. But we'll just kind of see if we can plan this a little better at this point. So that's all separated. I'm going to just quickly then, since we're going for height, we'll see if we can mess up all these supports really quickly. I'm gonna move quickly just because you don't really have a whole lot of room to place these things. Okay, so all of our dynamite bundles are gone now. At this point, like the dynamite bundles, honestly, or the dynamite sticks themselves aren't all that good. Probably have better luck just using a shotgun at this point. Let's see what we can do here. Again, like there's no way the train is crossing this, but they're gonna keep saying that it's too tall, so you just have to focus on the height of this at this point. Is it still too tall? I can't even see the line now. Still too tall. Okay, so let's just separate these tracks now. You can see, like I said, the physics in this game are really good, but then there's like finicky things like this where it just does not make any sense. I don't think we're gonna get this again because we have that little stick. That is wild. Is it still too tall? It's still too tall. The train's gonna fall in. It would theoretically fall in anyways, but it's too tall. Okay. We just have to figure out the best way to actually separate all of this then. And just really, I think at this point, I keep trying to take it out from the bottom, but realistically it's not working that way. So let's just try and take it out almost from the middle here. Use all of our explosives properly. And then kind of work our way around. Take out all these wood pieces. Okay. We're losing a lot of time by falling and having to get up again, so see if we can avoid doing that. Okay, so that's too tall. Let's take this out. What else is too tall now? This is going to be too tall, I would imagine. Like, why is this too tall? That makes no sense. Oh, we have to get... Okay, so now this whole thing has to come down here. Oh, my. This is what our plan was initially. Let's take it at the bottom, but... That's the thing, is they really don't give you a whole lot of tools. A rocket launcher from like the base game would be really nice to be able to complete this. Do a lot of really cool damage, though. Use our shotgun. All of these corner struts are keeping us connected. There we go. So we got the demolition complete now. Really, really weird that you literally have to take the whole thing down. But okay, so we're gonna escape. Train's gonna fall in. We have 10.3 seconds left out of 2 minutes. So we were able to do it obviously much quicker than, you know, any of our other setups. I just don't understand why there's really only one way to do it. That's really weird. Okay. So now what? 10.2 seconds left. Mission took us obviously a little over 2 minutes to complete. We completed our one target, but let's see what's next. That's the end of the campaign, everybody. I can't actually believe that. That's really sad. That's crazy. I'm actually a little surprised. It was definitely shorter than I was expecting it to be. I think the base game we picked up, it was about 30 something dollars Canadian plus tax. This standalone DLC was about a third of that cost in general, or kind of outright, I guess. When we bought the base game gives you access to 40 different missions just, right out of the box between part 1 and part 2, and then add the additional 5 with art vandals. Plus it has the creative sandbox mode and gives you the mod platform and everything, all for $30-40. So I'm really surprised, actually, for the price of this campaign to give us I guess probably like 8, 9, maybe 10 missions if you really stretch it. I guess it's kind of expensive at that point if you kind of look at it as a direct comparison. Really enjoyed our time with this one, but the missions definitely did not take us nearly as long as any of the ones in the base game. So all in all, I would definitely still recommend it if you liked the, Teardown base campaign. This doesn't really add a whole lot, though, for, an extra $11, $12, whatever it's going to be for you. Really appreciated being able to hop back in and spending some time in Teardown. Unfortunately, though, since the next expansion does not come out for at least like another 3 months at this point, I don't know how much more there's really going to be for us to do in this. Was really kind of hoping for a longer campaign, if I'm going to be completely honest. Just, again, paying $12 just standalone for 8 missions seems kind of pricey just when you compare it to the base game. But all in all, really did enjoy this expansion. I cannot believe it's over. It's a little disappointing, but hopefully you guys enjoyed our kind of revisit of the Teardown series. Hopefully we've enticed you to pick this game up because it definitely is worth the money. The base game for sure. Time Campers DLC, that's, something that you can kind of figure out whether or not it's worth your time and your money, but the base game would highly recommend. If you like a lot of what you experience in the base game, the Time Campers DLC is definitely worth your time. Again, you just kind of have to fight with the price factor. It's not overly expensive. It's just in comparison to what the base game gives you for, double the money, basically. I'm a little surprised that this expansion is, a third of what the base game is, with only giving you, 8, 9 missions. But they were fun missions, I will say that. It was a good mix. There was a lot of still heist style missions. There was a couple of different style mechanics and objectives throughout our playthrough here, but always appreciate being able to return to something new in Teardown. Already looking forward to the next expansion. I think this one is actually going to be more strictly based around some of the driving, which is really interesting because they've only made that a focus in one of the base game missions called Speed Deal. So it's going to be interesting to see how they approach something like that. Obviously, it's going to be like a complete new way to play Teardown, and different missions, different style objectives. But again, that's a couple of months off at this point. So again, hopefully you guys have appreciated and have enjoyed our revisit to Teardown. We will definitely have more in the future. So if you like what you see, give this video a like, drop any comments or questions that you have for us. Make sure you're subscribed to the Friendly Frenzy Games YouTube channel, where when we have more Teardown content, you will get notified of when that drops. Otherwise, everybody, we hope to see you in some of our new series coming up down the pipe. Until then, we'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.